to get around. Liberals are protesting the brand new Arby's ad with Sophie Cunningham. That's a lot of views. That's a lot of views for a first episode. Here it is. All right.
Sophie Cunningham says Caitlin Clark is the face of the WNBA, and the internet lost it. Some fans are furious, others couldn't agree more, but one thing's for sure, no one saw this level of drama coming.
Hell yeah to that. I'm all for that. But when people try to argue that she's not the face of our league, or if our league would be where we're at without her, you're dumb as shit.
Stick around to find out why Sophie's bold claim has set the entire league on fire and what it means for the future of women's basketball. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Sophie Cunningham doesn't tiptoe around opinions, and her latest one, declaring Caitlin Clark as the face of the WNBA, may be her boldest yet. The moment she said it, the fan base erupted.
Sometimes I feel like she's the only player in the entire league that actually and truly has Caitlin Clark's back.
On one side, you've got the younger, social media savvy crowd who love the swagger both Cunningham and Clark bring to the game. On the other, the longtime WNBA faithful who see this as a slap in the face to the league's veterans and trailblazers. We're talking about players like Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird who built this league from the ground up. For them, crowning a rookie who hasn't even played a pro game yet feels like rewriting history. Cunningham isn't backing down, though. She's actually doubling down.
Sophie Cunningham has broken the internet in multiple ways over the last day.
You can't ignore what Caitlin's done for basketball, she said recently on her podcast. It's not about age or rookie this, veteran that. It's about who's making people watch. That bluntness is so characteristic of her, but it also adds fuel to the fire. Fans who disagree don't just roll their eyes. They take to Twitter, and the debates explode from there.
Backlash towards this from a certain segment of crybabies right there. Yeah.
Hashtags pop up, threads get heated. One fan even typed, "Face of the league? Sophie's out here disrespecting the very women who paved the way." But here's the thing. Cunningham knows exactly what she's doing. She's got this unfiltered, tell-it-like-it-is energy that keeps pulling people in. You know that friend who will say the uncomfortable truth no one else dares to? That's Sophie, and whether her takes make you love or hate her, you're still listening.
She's already got 122,000 views in one damn day to get around. Liberals are protesting the brand new Arby's ad with Sophie Cunningham.
And her comments about Clark? They're not coming out of nowhere. Sure, Clark's just entering the league, but she's already made eyeballs and headlines skyrocket. Back in the NCAA tournament, she was pulling in viewership numbers unheard of for women's basketball, and endorsements were lining up before her pro career even started. Now add Sophie's podcast, where her unapologetic voice has free reign. It's no surprise that her platform is becoming must-listen content for the fans and critics alike.
The obvious yesterday, they were talking about Caitlin Clark, and we keep telling you Caitlin Clark's the face of the league.
And maybe that's her biggest strength, but it's also why she keeps dividing the WNBA fandom. But what happens when that boldness stretches beyond the court and straight into a marketing move no one expected? That's next. When Sophie Cunningham teamed up with Arby's, no one expected it to take over the internet.
That's a lot of views. That's a lot of views for a first episode. Here it is, all right?
But thanks to her unapologetic personality and the unexpected tagline, "I have the meats," that's exactly what happened. Suddenly, Twitter was flooded with memes, the video went viral, and even the official Arby's account joined the party, replying, "Hell yeah, you do."
and some multiple images. And today she put out this statement: "I have the meats."
It's wild how a phrase linked to a fast food chain became such a big deal, but in Cunningham's hands it felt more like a personal anthem. This partnership came out of nowhere, but honestly, it fits Sophie's vibe perfectly. She's not about blending in or following traditional expectations, and neither is this campaign. The promotional video alone has racked up over 500,000 views, with thousands of fans liking, sharing, and joking about it online. Social media exploded with reactions ranging from pure laughter to outright debates about what it meant for the WNBA.
She seems like the one that truly has her back. All right.
Critics called the campaign a shallow gimmick, arguing it clashed with the league's image as a place for serious athletes rather than branding stunts. But that didn't stop people from talking. Exactly what good marketing is supposed to do. There's no denying this campaign worked. Beyond the stats, it shifted the conversation about what WNBA stars can do off the court.
Now, I know there's other ones that we think have Caitlin Clark's back, but this one in particular.
Nobody would have paired women's basketball with an Arby's ad a year ago, but now Sophie has people questioning why this kind of quirky partnership hasn't happened more often. Athletes across other sports have pulled off unusual endorsements like this before. Think Gronk with Tide Pods or Kawhi Leonard with Wingstop, but this is practically new territory in the WNBA. And here's the kicker. By stepping outside the box, Sophie has people speculating about her future. Could she become the league's most marketable player? Right now, she's leading a conversation that's bigger than basketball. Love it or hate it, the campaign put Sophie, and by extension, the WNBA, in front of a wider audience. So what's next for the league and its most unapologetic voice? Let's find out. Sophie Cunningham isn't just playing basketball, she's shifting the culture of the WNBA. Her podcast and Wild Arby's partnership are proof she's not afraid to mix things up.
And it literally pisses me off when people are like, she's not the face of the league.
Who would be?
If you think Caitlin Clark is not the face of the league, of course she is.
Show Me Something isn't getting attention by playing it safe, it's pulling in a brand new crowd. Pair that with how her Arby's campaign exploded online, and it's clear she's helping the WNBA show a different side of itself. If you thought women's basketball was just about what happens on the court, it's time to rethink. Sophie's moves are setting the stage for something bigger, and honestly, who knows what she'll do next?